Am I gonna be famous? I'm gonna be internet famous. Oh wait, I can hear myself in the stream. Everyone else is muted except for me. No, they heard me. They heard me. Oh, they can only hear me. Wait, can they still hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm still on the stream. I can see myself. Oh no. I just mute myself in Discord. Just tell me when to unmute.
Hi!
Hey.
Can they hear us?
1 second.
Can you hear me? -10, damn it, Simon. Exactly. Great countdown. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Yay. Hi.
We're all on stream.
Okay, no foul. 3, 2, 1, countdown.
Seems like they can hear us. Okay, there we go.
Let's just... I'm not really feeling this anymore. I reckon we should just turn it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't.
Well, now that we're live, I'll explain briefly what's happening. Are we good? What's that fucking window down there, dude?
Nothing.
Oh wait, no, this. Okay.
This is fine. 10 out of 10 production. 5 out of 7 production value. Thank you very much.
Always.
297 viewers. Crazy. All right. Let's just get this on the road. First things first. We'll introduce ourselves. I'm Jace, obviously. This is Hannah. What do you do here, Hannah? Do you do anything?
I help you with coding.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
I do need it
he needs the
sometimes.
He really does. No, I write and I design levels, so that beautiful world you're gonna walk around in.
Beautiful.
It's me. And all the terrible dialogue, also me.
It's pretty terrible. Oh, dialogue confirmed. Holy shit. Go nuts. Don't go nuts. Right, now we have another person on call right now. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I would. I'm RuneStar. On Discord, I'm the RuneStar because some punk stole RuneStar, but I go by RuneStar.
Yep. Fantastic. Thank you very much for coming along here. So we're going to start the D&D scenario basically in just a second. So now the first thing I want to say is stay for the entire thing. There's like a little plot twist towards the end, so please stay along for that. It's a really fun scenario. Hannah wrote it herself. It's going to be a lot of fun. So super glad to have RuneStar along. And shall we just begin?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm so afraid. All right, let's go.
All right, are you ready, RuneStar?
Oh,
Yeah,
Hannah
I'm
is the
game.
DM, so she's doing basically everything. And RuneStar
20.
is a player.
Yep. We're on roll 20, so we can see RuneStar's rolls. And as Jace said, I'll be the one running the whole thing, and then Jace will be helping me as well. So, are you ready?
I am ready.
Just look up and play. Let's go.
All right. So, you stand before a towering, impressive building that looks both futuristic and functional. Square patches of grass with the occasional fountain or tree, dotted with benches, separate the central structure from other smaller ones. Some have glass bridges stretching across the open grounds, the entire space an intricate network of both human traffic and the never-ending transportation of goods, the nature of which a complete mystery to you. Your feet scuff the paved road that leads straight to massive glass doors, each emblazoned with its own Fix-It Incorporated logo. They hiss open at your approach, revealing a large lobby that reveals a type of professional splendor only found in companies at the top of their game. A harried-looking man approaches, holding a tablet and scanning through what looks like a list of names. Name and purpose, please.
That's you, RuneStar.
My name's RuneStar. I'm here for the, I'm guessing the job interview.
All right. Just wait here, and someone will come and get you. Just try not to harass anyone, all right?
All right.
Okay. You've barely sat down before another man approaches. This one impossibly more harried looking, with glasses askew, windswept dark hair, coffee stains on his shirt, and a tablet under his arm, and 2 cups of coffee in his hands, or at least you think it's coffee. He takes one look at your visitor's badge and smiles.
Hi, I'm Steve, and it's a pleasure to meet you, RuneStar. Your application was to join Fix-It Incorporated was above average. We're really impressed. So if you just follow me this way, we'll get you interviewed in a flash. And why not tell me something about yourself? Anything you like, anything you think is relevant.
Hi, Steve. I'm RuneStar. I'd love to work for the company. And something about myself is I've always wanted to be an engineer. Even since I was a little boy, I've been playing with Legos and all sorts of stuff, playing video games, just wanting to make things as efficient as possible.
Great.
Right. Can you roll me a persuasion check, please? You'll have to beat a 10.
Beat a 10.
Yep.
All right. Is that just a D20? Yeah.
D20 plus your persuasion modifier.
Okay.
What's their persuasion modifier?
I forgot what my persuasion modifier was.
Your persuasion modifier is, let's see, a 12.
Oh, right. So that's a 17.
Oh.
He's, just for everyone's information, this guy's level 20, obviously.
Yeah. All right,
So
so
just
I rolled a
don't
5
roll a 1.
plus 12.
All right,
Yeah.
yep,
Okay.
perfect.
So it's a
So,
17, right?
Yeah, 17 is a success. So Steve hangs on every word. He's impressed.
Oh wow,
As
that
fuck.
is. Oh my god, I'm so glad you're here. This is fantastic. You sound like the perfect candidate. Okay, so I want you to come along with me. Just follow me. We're gonna go. I'm gonna take you to the interview, and I'm just gonna ask you a few questions along the way. So come this way. The first question I'd like to ask you as we walk to the interview is, are you a vegan?
Am I a vegan? I wouldn't say I'm a vegan, but I would say I lead a healthy lifestyle. I do enjoy the occasional hamburger from time to time, but I try to keep my body in peak physical performance.
Oh, why is that?
Why do I eat a burger? Why I'm not a vegan, or why I keep my body in peak physical performance?
All of the above?
Well, I like cheeseburgers. That's why I eat burgers. I'm not a vegan because I like cheeseburgers, and I try to stay in shape and stay ready for anything.
Great, that's incredible. Thank you. And have you ever touched plutonium with your bare hands?
Can't say that I have. Never got the pleasure to. No.
Okay, cool. That's great. Do you have any metal plates inside your body? You know, like magnetic stuff?
No, not that I know of.
Perfect. That's perfect. Thank you. And what's your average sleep cycle like?
I don't know. Sleep is for the weak.
Oh,
I just inject caffeine to stay awake at all times. You know what
Perfect. Yeah, I'm with you there. That's exactly what I do. I believe the same thing. That's fantastic. And lastly, do you believe in intelligent alien life?
I'm saying? Hopefully not as intelligent as us, but I believe that there could be some out there.
Yeah, that's perfect. Great. Yeah, that's exactly what I think.
During the conversation, you've taken the elevator up about 4 stories, navigated a maze of hallways with identical doors, offices, you think, and crossed to another building via one of the glass bridges you had seen before. The new building is a mismatch of science labs. Most of the interior windows are covered, either for privacy or protection. Steve has finished one of the coffees at this point and has started on his second one. I need you to roll me a perception check. The DC of this, it's not a single DC, but it's a collection of DCs. Depending on which you reach, you'll see certain things. So I have a DC of 10, 14, 18, and anything above 20.
Okay. Well, my perception bonus is -2, so I rolled a
Roll a natural 20, I guess. Well, perfect. There you go. So, as you walk along these corridors, you see several things. One of which is something that looks like an indoor skydiving tube, but instead of people, it has large globules of silvery liquid floating inside of it. You also see a lab full of fermented food. Now, you're not sure whether this is a science experiment or just someone's lunch. You also see an older woman that is excitedly hugging a computer while talking to a seemingly empty room. And last but not least, you see in one of the rooms a guy with a pizza shirt in a darkened room that's watching a wall of screens. Each of these screens is showing a different image. Some show nature, the others show buildings, and some of the screens are off, displaying only unreadable red text. So, at this point, you've reached a few corridors that have been darkened.
And by the way, it's time to be very quiet. We've just reached the Somnology's wing, and they're very particular about noise.
Roll me a stealth
Alright.
check of a DC of 15.
All right, my stealth bonus is +2, so rolling. I got it too, so I'm not making that.
Nope, you're making an awful lot of noise. The moment Steve says to stay quiet, you slip on some unidentified substance on the floor, which you're not really eager to identify either, and make an awful lot of clatter as you fall into a door.
Shh, please keep it down. It's very important that we keep it down here. Okay.
I'm
By the
so
way,
sorry.
that's okay. We can just keep going. Just shh. Okay. And how did you even hear about this job, by the way?
I saw the advertisements for it on the television,
Okay. Great.
and I was
Yep.
just so excited. I've always wanted to do something like this, and I couldn't help but get my resume ready and fly out here as soon as possible.
Excellent. That's so exciting. Great. And any thoughts on the Cenozoic era?
Well, I love the Cenozoic era as much as your next guy. I think it's very interesting and tells us a lot about life in general. You know what I mean?
Roll me a deception check with advantage.
Deception.
The number you need to beat for this one is a 14.
14. I have a deception bonus of +6. I got a 12. I got a 6, but +6 is 12. So
Yes.
I failed that.
You can roll another time because you have advantage on this one. So and
I
then
do have
take the
advantage.
highest roll. Yes, you do.
Nice. Another nat 20.
Look at that. Yeah, no, Steve believes you. You
Oh.
are charming the fuck out of this guy.
Oh my goodness. You know what? You are my favorite candidate so far. I really hope this goes well for you. And you know what? I agree. I think we're doing great in the Cenozoic era. Ever since we, mammals are great. They're probably our greatest invention. Mammals are great. Yeah. Okay. So let's keep going.
All right. The traffic has calmed significantly at this point, and Steve leads you into another elevator, this time going down. The basement of this building is darker, without windows, and decidedly less effort put into creating a pleasant environment. Function over form seems to be the norm here, with heavy doors, several large storage spaces, and what looks like dark, unused labs. Steve stops before a door that looks completely identical to the rest, this one marked 52T in the standard fix-it orange.
Okay, just a few things. When you're about to meet Mrs. Parks, when you meet her, please be respectful and also be very direct, okay? And don't look away when you talk. Only speak when you've been questioned, okay? Don't forget that. Also, never mention spinach. And she really hates people who breathe with their mouths open. So apart from all that, just be yourself. Just be your natural self. Everything's fine. So break a leg or two for extra luck. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.
Without further ado,
Alright.
he opens the door and ushers you through. It closes behind you with a clang that echoes through the unlit, empty space. There's a few seconds where you feel like this whole thing was probably a mistake, before a screen flickers to life a little ways above you. First, the Fix-It logo greets you. Then a familiar face. A face often found on the covers of magazines, tabloid photographs, and gracing articles about more and more outlandish conspiracy theories. Mrs. Katerina Parks looks down at you with something akin to... she's very hard to read. The closest you get is apathy, or maybe neutral. So, Steve tells me you're a special case. Tell me, why do you want to join our new pioneering program? What makes you qualified?
Well, I'm a fan of adventure, but I'm more of a fan of getting things done. I like going out into unexplored areas and taming them to see to my needs. I'd love to start working for your company, and yeah, I'm just loving this all around, Mrs. Parks.
Interesting. Roll me a persuasion check, and you'll need to beat an 18.
All right, my persuasion is +12. Good thing I statted that. Oh my gosh. All right, I roll a 3, so I get a 15. That's not good enough.
All right. She looks a little put off. Like, there's enthusiasm there, but it doesn't seem to really resonate with her somehow. Well, I wish to test your abilities before I make a decision. The room suddenly lights up, revealing a space as large as an airplane hangar, segmented by low, movable walls. You spot something that looks like 1. An obstacle course. 2. An intricate bomb defusal challenge. 3. A pile of parts and blueprints. And 4. A target dummy splattered with red and a bunch of medical equipment around it. Fix-It pioneers must be able to adapt to any situation without losing efficiency. Survival skills, fitness, intelligence, a distinct lack of personal ties, all of these are required. So, begin. Take your pick. Which one do you start with?
The obstacle course.
All right, you go to the obstacle course. It's like a full-on army type of collection of constructs and horrible looking things, honestly. I will need you to roll a dual check, essentially. I'll need you to make an athletics check to beat a 14 and an acrobatics check to beat a 16. So roll me the athletics check first.
All right, athletics check, +5. So that's a 19.
Yep, that's
So
a
I beat
success.
that. And then acrobatics is my
Yep.
+2, and that's a 10. So,
Okay. All right. So you don't ace it, but you don't fail it either. So you manage to get through the obstacle course without getting too winded. But some of the more intricate constructions where you had to fold your body into almost impossible shapes, you struggled with a little bit more. So, but you got through the entire thing, and you can now move on to the next challenge.
Nice. I'd like to go to the medical station, I think it was.
All right, the target dummy with medical equipment. All right.
Yes.
So, right here, you see essentially as you arrive these images on the wall that sort of tell you in like a really dry way to punch the target dummy and then operate upon it. So, I need you to make an attack roll, so an unarmed attack against it. You're gonna have to beat an AC of 16 to get a hit.
So yeah, I rolled a 2. Oh boy.
But you have a bonus to this, though. You have an attack bonus of 11, I believe, but that is a 13, so you don't hit it. So essentially what happens is that you hit the target dummy, but it's on one of those like springs, and it's sort of it goes away from you and then comes back with a vengeance. I'm gonna bring out my die for this. So you have. All right. I'm gonna roll on the floor because we don't have a table here.
What if RuneStar just rolls for you?
Or
Yeah,
you
I
can
can
roll for
roll a
me.
D20 for
Yeah,
you.
you
Yeah, okay.
you roll for me. That's
Alright,
fine too.
It's a 12. My AC
Yeah,
is
that
12.
just hits you because your AC is 12. So you get kind of essentially hit in the nose, and you figure that it might be a good idea to now do that operation on yourself.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
So roll me a medicine check, and that would be a DC of 10.
Alright, my medicine is -2. Let's hope for another high roll.
There you go.
Yes.
Nice, that's a success. So you get hurt by the target dummy, but you manage to completely fix yourself up and make yourself presentable again. You wipe the blood away. And everything looks to be in place again. You use the medical equipment expertly. All right, next challenge.
It's the bomb defusal.
Yeah. All right. In this case, essentially, it's one of those time challenges where you have to defuse the bomb in time. So another dual check where I'm going to need you to roll an investigation to beat an 18, and then a sleight of hand to beat a 14.
Alright, my investigation is +5. Rolling, I got an 18. Nice.
Perfect. That's a
my sleight
success.
of hand is +2. Rolling, I got a 4.
All right.
Uh-oh.
That's a success and a fail. You manage to defuse the bomb. Your hand movements are expertly. You don't even tremble once, and you know exactly where to go with your hands. Or actually,
Yeah, no, it's the investigation.
the other way around. The other way around. My bad.
So you think you can do?
You can. Yeah, you totally don't tremble. Maybe. But you see everything, every part of the bomb, and you know these parts, you know these things. You've done this before. You manage to find all the parts that are wrong, and you manage to defuse the bomb, but you do tend to touch a certain wire that you know would have probably blown you up maybe at some point, but you defused the bomb in time. So, yeah, give or take, you know. You're not quite sure exactly, but you managed to beat the time challenge at least. All right, last one. The pile of parts and blueprints.
Okay.
You go there, and it's essentially you see a blueprints of a building, and you have the parts there to help you essentially construct the building and the tools as well. So I'm gonna need you to roll a survival check of DC 12, and a Tinker's Tools, for which I will use your intelligence. So it's your intelligence plus your proficiency, because you're proficient in Tinker's Tools, for a 16. So
survival check.
Survival. Yep,
Nice.
that's you aced that one.
And then the Tinker's Tools. So is that just another D20, and then I get my...
Yeah, add your intelligence and your proficiency bonus.
Okay. So roll 8, and then my intelligence is +5.
Okay. And a proficiency bonus. Yeah, you make that one for sure. So this one is the best one yet. Like you know exactly where what part goes. It's like you've always dreamt about building these things. You've played all the games. You've played with all the Lego. This is child's play to you. So you built this building, and it functions perfectly right, and it's even a little bit more optimized than it was designed to be, because you add your own little flair to it.
Nice.
And there it is, all the challenges complete. All right, so
All right.
you return to the screen with a thoughtful looking Mrs. Parks on it. I want you to roll for the alpha key. So this is a straight D20 roll. This is a straight D20 roll with your +5 bonus because of your very lucky skill. And the DC is calculated from all the previous rolls that you have done. And depending on like failures and successes, I've added or removed 2, and some of the neutral ones I did nothing. So the DC is 10.
And let's hold up right there. Don't roll yet.
Okay.
Let's get some hype here. This is for an alpha key. So
This
DC.
is a legit
I don't have
alpha key
advantage.
handout. You roll a D20 +5, that is your roll.
And he needs 10.
Okay.
You need to roll 10 or higher to get the alpha key.
This is for the
Okay.
key.
And this is for the key.
All right, here we go. Hitting the roll button. Yes.
You guys say yes?
You gets it. You get it. All right,
I
so
got it by 1.
Mrs.
He
Parks.
just gets it.
Mrs. Parks
Oh my gosh.
looks at you with this inscrutable look in her face. You cannot read it. You have no idea what's happening. And then she talks. That was satisfactory. Welcome to Fix It Incorporated. We're happy to have you on the team. Now get out of my sight. And the screen blinks off, and you're in that room, part of Fix It Incorporated.
Congratulations.
You got the alpha.
Yes,
You're
thank
in.
you so much.
Congratulations, everyone.
Oh
let's give him a
my
round of
God.
applause.
Yeah.
Congratulate him. He really does get a key.
Yep.
100% real. And if he failed, he was not getting a key.
Nope, he
this
was
is
not.
100% true.
Yeah, no, they... Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm so
congratulations,
stressed on that
RuneStar.
roll.
Yeah, that was
Alright.
close.
That was fate, man. One
Thanks
above.
for having me on. Thanks for letting me do this.
You're welcome.
This is
No
great.
problem. Yeah, I'll speak to you afterwards about what we do next.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank you very much. I guess everyone say
Alright.
goodbye to RuneStar.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, talk
Hope
to you
everyone
later.
had some fun.
Yeah.
See you guys later. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, well, that's pretty much it. It was just a quick stream.
Yep.
But that was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone who came along to check it out. We're going to put this on YouTube as well, I
Yep,
guess.
we are.
So if anyone missed out on anything, or if anyone didn't watch it, you can share that to them later. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, sorry we didn't really interact with chat too much, but I was kind of watching, and you guys were awesome. So, yeah, if we ever stream again, keep an eye out on our social medias. And thank you all so much for coming. All right, bye.
Bye.